The rumors are still going on that the market is going to slow down. So that's why today I'm here with Cindy with Achilles Construction. She's an architect and a contractor, and we're going to find out, is there still activity going on? So that way you can hear from a professional that's out there building and working on projects and get an idea for yourself what you can expect for next year. So let's get started. So Cindy, as of today, compared to last year, how do you see the activity level? Has it gone up or has it gone down for you with construction projects?
Okay, so as for our company, it actually is still the same because people are seeking for new construction, especially the capitals. They still want to do more investment, and for the residents, for the property owner of individuals, they still want to do more new addition to their house so they can add more equity to their property, and also they want to do more remodel when they're buying a new property or they're renting it out.
Okay, so it sounds like there's no change. Business is still good. It's just the rumors that are going out there that's saying it's slowing down. So based on what's going on with you, no change. Activity is still the same. So let me ask you this now. So it looks like activity is still going on, same as last year. Now, how about looking forward? Are your clients, your investors, the developers you're working with, are they still acquiring properties and getting funding and planning for more construction projects within the next 2 to 3 months?
Yes, we do have few projects going on, and we have a 5 condo development project in La Ponte, and we also have some new constructions in LA County, San Bernardino County, and as far as in Orange County in Laguna Beach. So we have all those projects going on. The market, I don't know the change of the market, the impact to the other companies, but as for our companies, nothing changed right now.
Hey, wow, so it looks like you still have your hands full going into next year, that's for sure. Based on all those projects you have going on, how long does it take to complete all those projects that you have going on average?
On average, if it's from start to design the plans until the construction finish, it usually takes about six months to a year, depending on. Sorry.
Yeah, we're fighting for the microphone.
Depending on is a single family residential or it's a duplex or it's a multifamily.
Okay, thanks for sharing that insight with us. Hey, Cindy, so since you've been around and you've done a lot of projects, what are some of the most simplest and most common projects to do that is least hassle that can add value to your home right away?
For property owners, we probably recommend the ADU, which is also called accessory dwelling unit. It's to add another unit for R1 zoning, and you can have 2 units, you rent one and you lease one. That way you can collect rent money to pay off your mortgage. And also, we recommend you to do the new addition. Sometimes, like right now, the suite is like a 1 bedroom with a bathroom. It's the most popular popular suite to rent it out, and a lot of people like that. And if you have a 3 bedroom and 3 bathroom, it's easier to sell than you have a 4 bedroom and only 1 bathroom. So bathroom addition and new bedroom addition will also increase the value of your house.
Okay, and that sounds simple enough, right?
Yeah.
And you know, Cindy, since you have a wealth of information, is it okay if I give them your phone number and contact information so if they have more questions, they can contact you?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so there you have it. It's okay to contact her. I'm going to share with you her information at the end of this. Now, I'm going to ask her one last thing that I think you definitely want to know as well. So, Cindy, what is the best architectural style to build and why?
I think right now is the contemporary architectural style because it gives you a lot of possibilities that you can add some of your personal thoughts into it when you do remodel, and it also doesn't cost you that much as Mediterranean style because we have clients in Yorba Linda and he want to extend his living room all the way like 40 feet to the outside to have a deck and to match the Mediterranean style. And for that type of construction, you have to use steel structure instead of wood structure. It costs way much more than the normal contemporary style or ranch style.
Damn, I was hoping for a different answer because I'm really a big fan of the Mediterranean style. That's going to be my dream home. Well, there you have it. Cindy, Achilles Construction. I'm going to share with you her information right here. Feel free to contact her for questions because I think she's definitely way more knowledgeable than me in construction and architecture and overall style. So now I'm going to share with you my personal predictions for what we can expect for 2019. All right. Actually, before I go into what we can expect for 2019, why don't I go over what I predicted in 2018 and see how that turned out. So, real estate prices. Last year in 2017, I predicted in 2018, we're going to hit a ceiling and that prices aren't going to move up any higher. But I was wrong. It actually went up year over year compared last year. Throughout this year, we've gone up about 6 to 7% on average. Of course, every community is a little bit different, but on average overall, we have gone up 7%. And people were talking about a crash last year already, although they're talking about it more so this year. And then last year, around this time of the year, Bitcoin was on fire. Everyone was talking about Bitcoin, saying that it's going to go up to 50,000, 100,000, that it is unstoppable. But I, the lonely voice, predicted it'll go down to $1,000 and stay stable there because it's really worthless. There's no government backing it up, and I believe that governments were going to start clamping down on Bitcoin. Sure enough, they were clamping down on Bitcoin, but it did not go down to 1,000 yet. It has only gone down to 3,500, give or take. It's still, hovering around that price point. But overall, most important thing is Bitcoin is pretty much irrelevant now. No one is even talking about Bitcoin. Last year, I also predicted that we will have a small little war, a little conflict this year in 2018. We did not have that. What I saw happen was they kicked the can down the road because it was the midterm elections. So the focus was making sure the Republicans retained the House. That's why there was no war. So I was wrong there. So that's what I predicted in 2018. It came close, but wasn't exact. It is a projection, a prediction based on what I know and what I see. So let me share with you what I predict for 2019. The number one talk of the day is recession. And I will say, yes, we are going to have a recession. It'll be in the second half of the year though. Before we talk about that, I want to share with you this. Interest rates have gone down. Job numbers are good. Inflation is not out of control. We do not have an recession right now. So why do I think there will be a recession next year? Mainly because everyone is talking about it. And because everyone is talking about it, I do believe the American consumers, the overall public, they are going to act like there is a recession. They're going to buy less. They're going to be more conservative. They're going to take less risks. Banks, I'm already hearing stories that they are taking actions to avoid a recession. And guess what? It will be a self-fulfilling prophecy. That's why I say in the second half of next year, we will have a recession. Although it'll be a really tiny recession, you won't see people's quality of life deteriorated because of that. It is more of a paper recession. People will hold back a little bit. We'll get a recession on paper. And then the next year, 2020, we're going to move past that because overall, job numbers are good. As I said a moment ago, home prices have gone up. Overall, we still have a strong, healthy economy. Now, how about real estate prices? Same prediction as I had last year, that we have hit a ceiling year over year for the foreseeable future, next 5 years or 10 years. Real estate prices are still going to go up, but at between 2 to 3% every year, pretty much along the pace of inflation. Also, we're still going to see a lot of listings, but not enough sellers. I've talked about this before. What I mean is there'll be a lot of listings, but only a handful of serious sellers that will put their home on the market at a realistic price. And those are the homes that will actually sell and get multiple offers. So inventory for serious sellers, that's still going to be low. So you're still going to see multiple offers for the serious sellers. Now, although I say that prices are still going to go up year over year between 2 to 3%, keeping up with the pace of inflation. On the other hand, for homes that are above $1 million, I do see that potentially going down next year. If we look at it from today and 1 year forward, it'll probably go down by a small amount, between 1%, maybe even 2% at the most. In 2019, I am going to predict we will have a conflict. It's either going to be with North Korea or a small conflict with China. Now, with China, it'll be because of the South China Sea and the military bases that they're building down there, and the US constantly sail the ships right through that area that China claims is theirs. So if that ever does lead to a conflict, the chances for that is very small, of course. Nobody, China or US, wants to see a conflict. But if there is a conflict, even a small one, I do believe the US will take that chance to wipe out all those man-made military bases that China has built in the South China Sea. Now, if there is a conflict with North Korea, that will be very unpredictable, because with China and the US, they don't really want war. They just want the economy to continue growing. They want their people to continue to be prosperous. So it would be a contained little conflict. North Korea, on the other hand, their leader, is a bit unpredictable, and that could easily get out of hand. So you see, there's a lot of uncertainty coming in next year. That's why you can see the stock market is tumbling and everyone's talking about recession. But if we look at what we have, we're actually still on a path of prosperity. Until that happens, I say you take it day by day, enjoy the rest of your days, and I want to wish you a happy holidays. Feel free to reach out to me anytime, and we could talk about your situation and do some strategic planning. All right? You know how to get a hold of me. You take care, and I wish you the best. Happy holidays.